today I am doing a Football Manager and the season review from 2028 to 29 season. So, opening the start, I will show you the Premier League table, and yet again, it is Man City who finish second, as they always do. I know Liverpool finished second last season, but look how many times City have been running up against me, and my team's too good. Hopefully it's could be like this in real life once. But yeah, Everton top, City second, Liverpool third, Man United fourth, Chelsea fifth, Tottenham sixth, Southampton seventh, so they just clinch an Europa League over Derby. Or qualified at least. 8th is Crystal Palace, 9th is Crystal Palace, sorry, 10th Wolves, 11th Leeds, 12th Arsenal, 13th West Ham, 14th Leicester, 15th Stoke, 16th Preston, Bolton in the first season. Bolton have survived. Imagine if you go to the Premier League this season and survived. There'd be riots. Fulham 18th, Burnley 19th, Blackburn at 20th place, relegated with 21 points, and Burnley 34, Fulham 38, and they just about to get relegated over Bolton and Preston and Stoke as well. But yeah, good season for any team really in my eyes. Really good season. With I'm not really going to go through Player of the Years all the time because it's really boring. But yeah, no, it's not boring, but it's just mad. So, the Player of the Year, again, Nuno Adriolio. Actually, yeah, I'll go through them, but just this year's. Again, he's good. Charlie Mendy got second place this year. Mendy has calmed down in his performances. Player of the Young Year has been Charlie Mendy, Udoka Bene, and Colin Gallier for me. And then, the Player of the Month has been Charlie Mendy, Udoka Barnett, and Jason Molumby of Fulham. The Young Player of the Month is Udoka Barney for me, D. Davis Curran for Burnley, and Jason Sheringham for Southampton. And yeah, I'm not going to go through first, second, the third. I'm just going to go through the others Player of the Month. March was Luca Bankers of Arsenal, Jordan Moncrief of Chelsea, Steve Wrench of Leeds, Matt Parcel of Arsenal. Again, you got in November. October, James Stockton of Tottenham, Chris Pinto of Man City, and Amari Townsend of Liverpool. So yeah, fairly good that. And yeah, he's played for Luton and very sad for Liverpool. So yeah, Luton in real life winning 2-0 against Barnsley. Yeah, the Premier League players are playing as well. And then English Premier League Manager of the Year was me, Sean Lunt, then Dean Smith of Crystal Palace, who's manager of Aston Villa, who beat us yesterday, Everton in real life, and Terry McPhillips of Leeds. These lower teams aren't even in the Premier League in real life at the moment. They're smashing it on this game. And then Manager of the Month I'll go through now because of it. Me, Sean Lunt, Nagelsmann and Jardim. Neil McFarlane of Bolton, Paul Lambert of Man United. Guardiola got it twice in a row, January, December. I got it in November. In October, Pep Guardiola did. I did again in September. And Leonardo Jardim of Liverpool got it in the first month, August. So then Football of the Year is Nathan Giorgio, followed by Nemanja Radonic of Fulham and Reece Nelson of Southampton. So yeah, fairly good that. And James Maddison, he got it in 2025 at West Ham. Hang on a sec, for God's sake, he plays for Leicester. On this, he just re-signed to Leicester again. And yeah, he's still quite a decent player. And I'll pause this for a sec while I go to the Army Games review. Eddie Nketiah got top goal scorer with 29. Good season. Charlie Mendy 23 and Leroy Sané with 22. Sorry, I'm just going to go to, on this I'm going to go through all the other divisions as well. Middlesbrough go up to the Premier League over Newcastle in the playoffs, following Brighton and Watford. Huddersfield finished third, Norwich 6th, and, 5th, sorry. Newcastle 6th, with Bristol 7th, Villa in 8th. And as you can see, I'm not really going to go through too many of them, but Luton finished 12th. And then, yeah, relegated Barnsley, MK Dons and Shrewsbury. Really bit poor that from some of them teams, but Fleetwood go up to the Championship over Ponce, Portsmouth, or whatever way you want to call them, with QPR, Burton and Fleetwood. As you can see with all the other teams going there, and then relegate Sunderland 15th in League One. That's just mad. They haven't really gone up. Lincoln relegated with Bury, we're having a disaster at the moment in real life. Colchester are Wycombe Wanderers. Then in League 2, it's Torquay, who go up to League 1, with Southend, Hartlepool and Accrington Stanley. Who are they exactly? With... oh, shit. I'm going to go too quick. And there's all these teams here. Tranmere just about survived. Rochdale and Oldham and West, you reckon will go down in real life as well. To non-league football, they go down crazily. In the non-league, Blackpool are up, finally, at last again, Bath, Plymouth as well up. And yeah, as you can see there, Bishop Stortford's stayed up. Hendon, Kidderminster, Harrogate and Ebbsfleet go down. In the National League North, Gainsborough go up to National League with Barrow and Finesse. And guess where I am now? I am in Barrow and Finesse, and that Barrow and Finesse, they have gone up as well. Fairly quite a decent season for them as well. So yeah, imagine if they go all the way into the Premier League. And then what the teams for like Elias the best. Shout out to Elias123 if you can subscribe to him. 9th in the league, Southport. James Murphy-Jones now plays for them. Chester, FC United and Nantwich go into non-league football. So that's it for this bit. And I'm really going to be international as well, because I'm going to play the Nations League tomorrow. I'm in the final of the Nations League, I think. So yeah, I'll do that final on this, and then I'll upload it, especially when I'm in Arsenal or something. So yeah, with the fixtures, I keep up to Spain fixtures. I need to go on my own team's fixtures. So at the moment on this game, 4-0 v Sevilla, 2-0 v Liverpool. Don't need me to go through the scores there because the friendlies don't matter. Chelsea in the Community Shield beat them on penalties. It was a very stressful one, 5-6 on pens, with Felix Foggs with the own goal. And then it was Uzoka Bennett with the equaliser. Then Nuno Giorgio again got frustrated because he couldn't really have many efforts. And then Savic scored, went straight to pens. Savic, but it was Ojo scored first, then Savic, then Curran, then Bennett Barnett, then Maffeo, then Cuencia. Guardiola missed, and so did Juan Diaz. It was like a pattern. One player missed and then the other missed. It was pretty stupid. Then Nichols scored, and then Jefferson on Vieira scored, then Pavard scored, then Sancho scored, then Ndika missed, so did Morifos, then Ethan Amhudu missed, and then Joshua Wagnerman scored. What a player he can be. Then, yeah, as you can see, I played Man United, had a very good game, beat them 3-0, but matches deluged, Quencia and Savic with the scorers. Then I had a poor start. The 0-0 against Preston North End. And sorry, that's their team. I played my young team because I thought I could still win them. But yeah, to be honest, I just got shown off wrong. Then it was 1-1 against Chelsea. Poor game again. Then it's another terrible game after that, 2-2 v Leeds at home. Should have done way better. Charlie Murray obviously scored my 2 goals, but then they got it and they were really good, and he scored in the last minute. Really, really wound me up. Then Sporting in the Super Cup, that was a much better game. Anthony Martial scored 2 with Charlie Murray and Dele Alli. With West Ham, I beat them 4-1. He missed a penalty from Tuchel, and he had a chance to take the lead, and he could have probably took it on from there, but he didn't, and he just totally bottled it. And Leon Bailey, a fantastic game. And also Jadon Sancho started season off poor, but he got the hang of it in the end. Charlie Murray into a 3-0 victory away to Leicester, and then Dele Alli scored a goal. Then I played Leon, beat them 4-1, and it was a really, really good game. Another hat-trick from Charlie Reddy, who, again, is just showing off this season. Bolton, played Bolton, smashed them 4-0, as you'd expect, really. A relegation team would have just skipped it by accident. Oh, my word. What a stupid thing to do. Well, if you say England should won anyway on this, but I just didn't mean to do that. Shouldn't have done that, especially. But yeah, Charlie May scored 43 for me this season with Ali Halford, and Felix Vogt got the best player of the year for me, in my opinion as well. Luca Dean is leaving because he's retiring. Unfortunately, Luca Dean, he's good. And anyway, then I played Southend. Jadon Sancho scored at last. Then Cavistelli scored, and on our wing as well, by the way. But yeah, Southend, they played in an orange kit, not a white kit, so I don't know why it's come up they played in a white kit when he didn't. Then Derby County away, poor game. Mason Bennett scored 2 goals, and then Charlie Reddy opened the score, and he got injured, and then I just got punished for all the mistakes. And then Rosenberg beat them 4-2. Again, what's the need of conceding 2 goals? I don't really know. And then I played Palace, because they fallen, but I played Palace, Anthony Martial and Craig Halford, who's had a brilliant season himself, one of his best. Then I played Fulham, and most of their scores were own goals. Ekdal and scored 1 own goal, and James Garner scored 2 own goals, and Leon Bailey, so really, could have been really 1-0, all their own goals, but really daft, in my opinion. Then I beat Celtic in the Champions League. Dele Alli, Humphreys and Colin Gallier scores, with Shankford scoring, and Celtic battered me the last minute, really. Then against Arsenal, 3-0 victory. Dele Alli, Martial and Leon Bailey, with Oliver Cattermole getting injured for Arsenal. My old player, I think. I'm not sure. Can't really remember, but Arsenal there, as you can tell, 1 shot at home is poor. Especially to the equivalent that they have in real life at the moment. Then Brighton in the FA Cup, Gerald Wesley. He's not still a player because he's only 23, but he used to play for me. Cabajo, Jadon Sancho with 2, and Harrison Humphreys anyway with the scorers. Then going off this topic, onto the next one with Stoke. I beat them 2-1. Can't really explain because that really frustrated me, because couldn't really get back after he scored 1-1 until the last minute. Then against Celtic, I beat them 4-0 at home. Really good game that. Leon Bailey and Richarlison scoring 2. Pity Richarlison isn't as good this season, like. Then Southampton 3-2 victory. Godori scored 2, but Dele Alli, Martial and Vagoman scored 2-1 down at half time. I was not happy at all. And you're going to see a really disappointing result in a minute. Against Wolves 2-0, really good game, strong with Charlie Meddy again getting in the goals and Martial. Then against Lyon, I beat them 2-1, not really explaining nothing. Adam O'Loughlin scored, and it was an even game, just as this one was really. Personnel Kimpembe and Dele Alli scoring in a 2-0 Merseyside derby victory. Then 2-1 victory to City, which gave me the space in the league. Charlie Meddy and Giovanni Simoni, that put me first place for the first time in the season in November. In the 2nd of December, I beat Tottenham 4-1. Colin Gallier with a hat-trick and Leon Bailey, smashing game now. Against Rosenberg, 5-0. Really, really strong game. Really good. 2-2 draw to Burnley. Really, really disappointing that. Udoka Bennett, Charlie Meddy scoring for me, and Bazoum in here, and Reece James scoring. But that's not even the most disappointing result I've had. It'll come on after this one. Uyoka FC 1, me 3. That glitch ain't a player at number 4 scored. But yeah, that was a decent game. But this is where we're going, a high scoring and also a disappointing game, as you just saw there. I lost 5-4 to New York Red Bulls. I don't mind that team in real life, but I should have done good there. I was actually... They were winning 1-0, and I was winning. Then I was winning. No, actually, no. I was winning. They were winning 1-0, it was 1-1. Then they were winning 2-1. Or then I went ahead to 3-2. Then I went ahead 3-2. Then they scored. Then they scored 2 in extra time to make it 5-3. 5-3, yeah. And then Mattis D legit scored. But this is the thing I don't get. New York Red Bulls, as you can see, 5 goals. But Look all the way down there. I said he didn't even have a shot at goal, and he clearly did. And then one Derby 3-1. Charlie Meddy, Jadon Sancho and Udoka Bene. Barnett with set the goals, and then Daniel Senchler scored a goal. Then I got me back on Derby there, away from home. And Man United had won them 3-3. I mean, won them Jude and 3-3, Bailey and Richarlison, and yeah, that was a bit disappointing, but mad game at the same time. Then against Preston, they beat them 3-2, just about got past them. Both teams getting offside goals that didn't count, so it could have been 4-3 to me. But that, and Luis Suarez trying to get to his Liverpool career there, but it's not Luis Suarez, it's Luis Suarez, but it's a different one. Then there's Barnsley, yeah, beat them 4-0, not really explaining. They got another 2 own goals. Jealous, he was jealous then, of the team. And then Carabao Cup semi-final first leg, 4-1 over Crystal Palace. And that was a class game. Kabak having a better season, as you can see there, from his last season. I know he scored 3 because he didn't have as many games, but really quite. He's 27 years old, and you know what? I'm just going to do it from now. He has not having any good season with me. Bought him for money, and no clubs are interested in him because he's that bad. And literally, I bought him for 100 million. Doesn't seem like it. It really doesn't. And then Chelsea 4-2. Chinyere and Tammy Abraham scoring, with Leon Bailey 3 for me and Charlie Meddy with 1. But yeah, maybe after the transfer window starts again, maybe I can quite swap it around, and you know what I mean. And then a disappointing result there. Pintor scored 2 for them, and Dele Alli scored 1 for me. And I got injured, and Udoka Bene got injured in the first 2 seconds for some mad reason. Then Leeds, another disappointing score against them, 0-0. And a really poor result again against Leeds United. And then loads, as you can see here, so many poor results coming in. Like most of the time, draws. For example, I beat Crystal Palace 1-0. Forest and Fatino Danis. I got him on loan, paid 3, scored 1. Simple as, but I wouldn't get him because he wasn't as good as he could be. But yeah, he was decent there. Then 4-1 against Bournemouth, a good game again. But another own goal for the opposition, getting problems. What? Okay, I nearly finished. And then Bolton and Jude 1-1 at home. Poor game, really is.
And guys, we'll see you after the shop, and that'll be.
Yeah, I might do a live stream playing Monopoly. Everton 0, Leicester 0. Then 2-0 for Norwich victory. So this video is coming to an end in a sec. I might do a separate video of the Nations League final because I might not have enough time on this one. I think of Crystal Palace's another poor game, 1-1. Disappointing, really is. Another disappointing one. Got so many. Thank God it's coming to an end. And then Sporting in the Champions League, first knockout leg, beat them 3-2. Again, it was a very disappointing game because kept conceding, but I got there in the end. Then Derby, another disappointing one against Derby County, 2-2, and they could have won it, but he got an offside goal. That wasn't meant to be offside, apparently. Then 3-1 winners in the Carabao Cup, so I retain that. And then against Fulham, I beat them again away from home. Jadon Sancho scored 4-0 victory. Then I smashed Sporting, so I got into better form. 8-2 I could get victory, 5-0 on the night. Then 4-2 victory away to Stoke. Colin Gallier again getting the goals. All 4 goals, really good. Beat Blackburn 2-0 away from home. Simply just easy that. Simply just cruise past them. Then Brighton beat them 3-2. Simple game again, but again at the same time it's hard. Then Liverpool in the semi-final straight after. A few days later, another FA Cup game. Dennis Zakaria scored in the 11th minute. Then Bailey scored, but Eddie and Keita knocked me out of this FA Cup. Stopped me hopes, which I think Liverpool, actually no, Liverpool won it. I thought City won it, but Liverpool won that over extra time, over the extra time period. And yeah, I've just knocked it off again, daftly. But yeah, 1-0 v City. Charlie Merry scoring the only goal. Decent game to keep a clean sheet at the Etihad. When I got my revenge on Liverpool, Dennis the Carrier scoring again for them, but I beat them 2-1. Then 3-2 victory at home to Man City in the Champions League second leg. 4-2 aggregate victory. Very good indeed. Then I drew them 3-3 in the Premier League the next game. After keeping a clean sheet at the Etihad, I couldn't do it again, unfortunately. Then 2-0 victory away to Southampton. Strong game, really strong in defence. Then 6-1 away to at home to Burnley. It's a bit like real life when we put them 5-1 away on Boxing Day, but that is a good scoreline, especially to Burnley. And then a 1-1 draw to Real Madrid away from home, which was a bit panicky because they could score any away goals that could do me. But as you can see in a minute, it's a fantastic result there. 4-1 victory home to Blackburn Rovers. Again, really good home victory. Home to Real Madrid, 4-0, class game. Then 6-0 victory at home to Wolverhampton, fantastic. With actually just skip that. I just not that best. Then 2-1 victory at home to Tottenham even. Another good performance. And then Champions League, a dodgy game. Here's a goose. I can hear a goose there. And then 4-2 victory. And the final game of the season against Barcelona. How about that? What a result that is in the Champions League final. So yeah, in the Continental Cups, I won a World Championship New York, Europa League Chelsea. So Europa League Chelsea won it against Real Hapahalis. Who are Hapahalis? I do not even have a clue. What's it?
That's not my real.
I thought they were going to be Real Betis.
By the way, guys, that's not my real life. It's more exciting.
Actually, probably it's Real Betis now in this, but they'll probably change his name a bit. But yeah, they won 4-3 over extra time. In Spain, the winners were Barcelona, relegated Granada, Leganes and Girona. So yeah, might just be it now. Italy, Juventus won it, and the relegation teams were relegated. Parma, Atlanta and Empoli. Atlanta in real life, they're the class team, gotta admit. And then in the French division, it's a playoff first leg. Probably to get relegated, I think. Yeah, to get relegated. That's a bit daft, I reckon. But PSG winning the league at the moment. Lens and Cayenne getting relegated. So I might just have one more time for a game.
If the connection works on outside Vasta, what if we can get the Asda connection?
Now I'll upload it in Asda.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know if we win this if I don't get to play it. But Italy come third place, and this is the game for the final. And I reckon I should keep the same team as that beat Germany. Hopefully the game won't last for long because I'm going out. And look at that. Look at this place. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing holiday. This is absolutely just amazing. And the goalkeeper hasn't been selected because the other one's injured, so I have to play Blanco. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's France. I don't care what the score is as long as it's a win. Yeah, it's the time. It is 4 o'clock already in the real life, but hopefully we're looking for a good game. Hopefully we can win this. Diaby, Edouard, Mbappe, and it's a save. Anderson, that's a free kick. Yellow card for one of my players. It looks like they're going to be suspended for the next game I have. And it's a goal for France already. Kylian Mbappe, Spain are down. And looks like I'm finishing second and Looks like me, as the Spanish manager, is not winning this Nations League again. I got knocked out last year against France, then lost to England in the third thing, but this is poor. Poor. 10 minutes in, Mbappe scored 2, and look, France are all over me. I know they're the best team in the world on this game, but, I mean, I'm the best team in the world, so I should really be putting the best. And France should be really finishing second here, because France are the second best, but Mbappe missed, and I just need to change it around at half-time, really, because this is awful. Absolutely shambolic of a performance. It's just like they're not bothered in the fans. I need to make a better effort in this game. And I haven't even had one highlight yet, and Mbappe's having his, like, 100 of highlights in this game. It's annoying, really is. And it's half-time. Yeah, I'm going now, Dad. So Sergio Gomez, I'm just going to have to change his formation up a bit. Put the wingers on, because it's not doing good without the wingers. Poor player performance ratings as well. Morila, I'm just going to put another winger on if we've got any. Yeah, Yapiez. I put Yapiez on. Oh no, Sergio Gomez can't go in that position, so I'll just put Sergio Gomez there. But I just need some wingers. This video is going to end straight away after this game. It'll be 2 minutes long now from this point. Hopefully, I can get the comeback on penalty shootouts if possible. If I don't, and if I perform better in the second half, then let's just hope I do, but... Yeah. But let's be fair, it's highlights and I've just missed a shot. Two. Oh my god, I just didn't even know there's a scored 2 in a row there. Mera and April Ruiz. Is the Nations League alive for Spain again? For my Spain? It's a better second half performance, isn't it? Oh, and better ratings now. Right, so we're going to have to... I haven't even got any final third things. I'm going to shoot on sight, play any crosses, and do through balls. I can't believe I didn't even do any of this. I'm not going defensive. Yay! Stoke are getting relegated at the moment in real life. Leeds have scored again. Leeds top of the league. I know they'll probably bottle it but anyway, in honest game, it's extra time. Oops. Oh, sorry, I've got to put this through now on a vlog app because this is just bust. Sorry about this, guys. It's extra time anyway because I've just dropped my phone on the bed. My hand got pins and needles. I'm scared. I'm scared how this game's going to go. Eduardo, Johnny Otto, you had to save me. Just send them off if you... Well, don't send them off, but at least if you send them off, I'll forgive him because he saved me club there. Saved it from the Nations League. And if I win this, it'll be a decent comeback. Really decent comeback, especially... No one actually record me, so yeah, sorry, again, it's just cut off. I'm sorry about this. This is just really, really irritating me. This screen, this cover. I'm trying to hold it in a better angle. Behind the pins and needles. Oh yeah. So I've lost France in the Nations League and they've just won it in the last minute. That is just a bit of a wind up. But yeah. So guys, this is it. For the Nations League winners, of France as they come second this year. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. Bye for now.